you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Basketball season really going hot and heavy now, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Like to do a little impression for you. Will Chamberlain scored 100 points in one basketball game. That's a lot of points for one game, isn't it? 100 points, one game. I'd like to do an impression for you. This is the 4 other fellas on the team with Wilt during a timeout. Hey, I'm open, man. What are you doing? Pass the ball. I got my family here. You got like 94 points already. Ed has 2. That's because you bounced it off his head. Just share the wealth a little. Here's my impression of the coach on the other team. Who's covering Wilt? Well, stay on him. I believe he's hot. Feel nice. I like to say hi to I got a girlfriend right now. How are you? My girlfriend, I got a very smart girlfriend. I'm not that smart, so it's kind of off balance having a smart girlfriend. Our conversations are weird. She's like, your slightest touch propels me into a universe of passion where you rule benevolently over all my emotions. And I'm like, you got big jugs. Big, and I like them. I like looking at them. I don't think I have a girlfriend. I don't see us breaking up. I'm not going to break up with her. She'd have to break up with me just because I'm not good at breaking up. It's too difficult. I can start a breakup, but once I make eye contact, I just feel so bad. I just can't finish up. I'm like, I just think that we're kind of young and we got to experience a little more things, maybe we should start seeing other movies because we've been seeing so many French comedies. Maybe a nice action film. Back living in New York. New York, known for a lot of strange people. This guy came up from behind me recently and put a machete to the back of my neck, and he goes, "Hey, what's more packed with peanuts, a Snicker bar or a Baby Ruth?" And I was like, wow, this guy's a little whacked in the head here, Of course it's a Snicker bar, How can you ask that question? That's the thing. It's the campaign. Packed with peanuts, Snickers satisfies, It's the whole thing. I can deal with a machete. It's just the stupidity of that question. It's just, I'm just every bite you take with Snicker bar, you're gonna hit a peanut. It's just loaded with them. It's got so many peanuts. I'm not saying one's better than the other. If I want caramel and nougat and just a few peanuts, of course I'm gonna get, a Baby Ruth, but. Guy could have saved a lot of money, He must have spent like $40 or $50 on a machete. He could have spent $1 for 2 candy bars. You bite into both. And just Snicker bar, I think it's even difficult not to hit a peanut, there's so many peanuts. Well, Elvis Presley is alive and well, everybody. He's about 8 inches tall right now. He lives in my refrigerator right behind the ketchup bottle. And the other day I came home a little earlier than usual, and I opened up the refrigerator door, and Elvis was running away with this big head of lettuce that I just bought like a couple days before. And I was like, what are you doing, man, with my lettuce, Because I like lettuce. Lettuce is good for your sandwiches. You bite into a sandwich without lettuce, it's kind of boring and bland. But when you get the lettuce on there, you get the crunch and stuff, it's gonna be a good sandwich. So I was like, what are you doing, man, with my lettuce? and Elvis gets all defensive. He's like, I'll do anything I want. I'm the king of rock and roll. I just, so I go, I just want my lettuce, man. And all of a sudden he bolts to the back of the refrigerator. There's a part of the refrigerator where I can't reach. He's right out of my reach. And he's kind of like sticking his chest out because he's getting real cocky because I can't grab him. And he's spinning the lettuce on his finger and leaning back, Starts humming Love Me Tender. And I go, Love Me Tender, I don't even like that song very much. And he goes, oh, yeah, you don't like that song. That song made me a lot of money. I was like, well, why don't you buy your own lettuce then, if you got so much money, Then the little chuck wagon guy lives in my house, too. The chuck wagon guy's always running through my house in the middle of the night, waking everybody up. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Take it easy. So one night, I just set a trap up in my house to get the guy, because I was laying in my bed. I set the trap up, and he starts running through the kitchen like 2 in the morning, waking me up. You know, hi-ya! I don't care about anybody. I'm the chuck wagon guy. If I'm not sleeping, nobody's sleeping. So the trap was like little hay in the corner of the kitchen, and the horse chewed some of the hay, and it got to a certain level, and a guillotine just came down and snapped the horse's head off. And I took the horse's head and put it in Elvis's bed, like the Godfather. And I was like, why don't you start paying a little rent money now, Elvis? Now Elvis is a little kiss-ass. He's like, I cleaned the fruit and vegetable section today. Thank you very much, everybody.